in color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
Betty Anderson Cord is walking out on her marriage. She is leaving the house on the hill, the home she and her husband, Stephen, wanted so desperately. Her flight is the strongest indication thus far that the extraordinary personal struggle taking place beneath this roof is being resolved in favor of Martin Peyton.
Don't crow too soon, Martin. You may be having it for breakfast.
Nonsense, the victory's ours. All we have to do is to wait for the surrender. Stephen, what's going on? Betty's gone, told Mary to pack a bag, send it to the inn. Have you two been quarreling?
Excuse us.
By all means.
All right, we're here. You can let go.
She thinks something happened between us.
Whatever would make her think that?
She followed us to Boston.
Really?
She saw us coming out of the old man's house.
It's too bad she didn't peek in the window.
Now, you're going to tell her the truth about what happened.
Am I?
That's right.
May I ask why?
Because it's the truth.
Well, you apparently tried that, and all it got you was an empty bedroom.
You have a world of skill and abundance of charm, Adrienne, and you're going to extend yourself. You're going to be forthright and honest, but most of all, you're going to be convincing.
She didn't believe you. What makes you think she'd believe me?
You're going to make her believe you.
Maybe she doesn't want to believe either of us.
She's waiting for the truth from you.
Well, that's hitting a little below the belt, isn't it, Stephen? Even for you. Asking the reject to convince the winner that she's won? Is that the routine?
That's exactly the routine.
And shall I tell her that you wanted to go through with your little adventure? But that you were very much like a small boy who had been left for the first time in a room with a dish of candy? And the only thing that kept him from devouring the entire thing is that he might get his fingers sticky and then everyone would know what a greedy little boy he is?
You and my grandfather. You're perfectly matched.
You dug your hole, Stephen. You climb out of it.
Now, you're going to tell her I will not hurt Betty anymore. The truth, Adrienne. One way or another, you're going to tell her.
Mrs. Cord?
Haven't you gotten the message yet? I don't want to talk to you.
I just thought maybe there was something I could do to help you.
You can go out the same door you came in.
Now listen, Mr. Payne just...
Has nothing to do with this.
You just left his house in his car.
Then thank him for the use of both of them.
Yes, Mrs. Cord.
I'd like to register, please.
Beg your pardon?
I said I'd like a room.
Certainly. The suite you and Mr. Cord had is available.
I won't be needing anything quite that large.
Well, then it'll just be yourself.
That's right. And my bags will be sent?
Yes. That's room 37. I'm sure you'll find everything satisfactory.
Sure I will.
Betty, I couldn't help overhearing.
Couldn't you?
Is anything wrong?
No.
Where's Stephen?
Excuse me.
Will you be staying long?
I said excuse me. That's as polite as I can be for the moment.
The lady wants to go to her room, sir.
I can go to my own room, thank you.
I'm an old hand at hotel living, Betty, if there's anything I can do.
I'll call the desk.
Well, at least we'll be seeing more of each other.
Only by necessity, Mr. Harrington. And that concerned look you're wearing, it isn't very convincing.
I'll be back. She was upset. Has there been some kind of trouble? Have she and Mr. Cord separated? Weber,
Get your hands off me.
what happened?
Now, you see this? This is a uniform. Now, I wear this uniform because I like to drive Mr. Peyton's car. But that's all I do. Now, if you want to find out what's going on in his house, well, I suggest you ask Mr. Peyton.
Maybe I will.
Oh, maybe you wouldn't. I mean, Mr. Payne plays ping pong with lightweights like you, Mr. Harrington. Ping pong.
You will sit and watch the moon rise over Claddagh and see the sun go down on Galway Bay. On Galway Bay. Just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream. The women in the meadows making hay. And to sit beside a turf fire in a cabin and watch the barefoot gossoons at their play. For the breezes blowing o'er the seas from Ireland are perfumed by the heather as they blow, and the women in the uplands digging pretty speak a language that's
What's going on?
I'm building up my blood pressure.
Is that?
Who else?
Mom, relax. Who's it hurting?
Look, when I hired him, I told him what I wanted him to do. And here he is the very first night on the job, and he's already over the line, taking advantage.
Mother, if you could only hear yourself. Really.
Well, what are you doing here, anyway?
Oh, I told Norma I'd meet him here. I thought I could talk you out of a bowl of chowder.
Chowder? I only make that in the wintertime.
Oh, I've been having dreams about it for a week and a half.
You should be having dreams about pickles and pistachio ice cream. Chowder's too ordinary for pregnant dreams. Where are you going?
I was just going to listen.
Well, listen from in here. You can talk to me while I open up the can. That's the best I can do on such short notice.
What are we going to talk about? What a rat he is?
But they might as well go chasing after moonbeams or light a penny candle from a star. And if there is going to be a life hereafter, and somehow I am sure there's gonna be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea. The Irish Sea. Hey, fellas, this is my kid. How about that, huh?
Well, we brought her up, didn't we, honey? You don't have to introduce us,
How's
Eddie.
fishing, Joe?
Fishing? We ain't going fishing. Tonight's our big singing night. Now, come on, Eddie. Get over there and play some more of that real beautiful Irish music.
I'm on my break, Joe. Why don't you finish your beer so that I can justify this breach of contract to my boss?
We were just getting hot. Come on.
Your mom doesn't want me to play the piano.
She didn't want me to come out here and listen either.
Well, it is pretty rotten music. I don't know what it's got to recommend it. Standing around howling like a herd of sick cows.
Oh, Mom's opening a can of something for me. Are you hungry?
I don't want to get fired.
Come on, Rita. Oh, is it ready? Almost. Do you have enough for one more?
I told her it was against the rules.
And who's going to wait on the customers while we have our cozy little snack? I hired you.
I got the message, lady.
Don't you ever do that again, Rita. Not ever.
Can I eat out here?
No.
Ada. Did anybody ever tell you you run a very unfriendly place? That surprises me because it's bad business, and I didn't think you'd
Are
ever...
the kegs full?
Yes, ma'am.
Then polish the mirror.
I did.
Have you eaten yet?
No.
Mom, you know, this is really silly.
He's hired help.
He's my father.
All right.
Fella, listen, come on. If you only knew how much you like your mother. There, fella. He's been crying like this ever since I got home.
Oh, no.
Oh, fella, baby, listen. I think I better go see Dr. Rossi right away.
No. Let me talk to him. Come here, Matthew, boy. I want to try a little experiment here. There. There, let me put my knuckle in your mouth. Just try.
Put your knuckle in your mouth? What are you trying to do?
No. Let me try just a minute. See there? He darn near bit my knuckle off. Don't need a doctor for something as simple as the first molar.
First molar?
Yeah. What he needs is aspirin. Baby aspirin. One on a spoon with a drop of water and then some honey mixed in. It'll take down the temperature and make that sore old gum feel better. Yeah.
Somebody ought to have some baby aspirin around someplace.
Yeah. Right up. There.
You know something? I don't think we have any baby aspirin.
What, no aspirin? What kind of a house is this?
That boy's never been sick a day in his life. I think I better go next door and get some right away.
What's the commotion?
Oh, is Matthew still working on that, too? Here, baby, here, sugar.
What's that, anyway?
Baby aspirin. With some water and some honey.
Connie, if you've got a clean white cotton stocking and a hunk of ice, maybe I can salvage 3 fingers out of pie.
All right, Eli.
Smile when you open that door, partner.
Hi. Welcome to Wharfside Mission. Free soup to derelicts. Want to join us?
All you gotta do is mop the floor, polish 652 glasses, and sing a half a dozen gospel songs. But let's face it, the soup is worth it.
How do you feel?
Oh, great. You can't believe what a good piano player he is.
Eddie, I'm here to tell you that outside that door is the world's prettiest four-wheel mode of transportation. Not so fast. There's a couple of things I think you better know. See, I found it in Hugh Jackson's barn, and it was full of alfalfa and hayseed, and hasn't seen a road in about 10 years, so it's a bit skittish.
What'd you get me, a buckboard? Come on, I can't stand the suspense. Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. You want to take a whirl?
Right now? Sure.
You, quitting, Mr. Jacks?
Well, you're required to give me a 5-minute break every once in a while.
What were you doing for the last half hour?
Oh, Mom.
Hey, come on, we'll just go around the square and back again. You come too, Ada.
Yeah, Mom, you come too.
I'm running a business.
Sorry, honey.
Oh, Mom, tell him he can go.
Sure, you can go. Goof off all you want to.
Come on. Norm?
No, I'll stick around here.